everybody. Welcome to a very special Advent edition of Boozy Book Reports. I'm Beth.
And I'm Sam.
And we are doing a little poetry short along with a very special treat that Sam picked up from us from her favorite store.
The Vermont Country Store. I love the Vermont Country Store. There's old-fashioned everything. Do you want a sleeping shirt that makes you look like Scrooge so you could walk around with a little candle? Yeah, you can get that there.
Yeah.
Made out of flannel. The nicest flannel in Vermont. But they also always have booze candies.
Yes. And you found an Advent booze calendar, which I am very about the Advent life.
Yes,
and
you
I've
love
been
an
treating
Advent
myself.
calendar.
I love an Advent calendar, but I have not opened any of these. And so our plan is we're going to do a little taste test. We've picked three numbers, 3 of the days, and we have not opened them yet, but we're going to open them up and taste these liquor-filled chocolates.
Yes.
So I'm quite excited. I don't think I've ever had a liqueur chocolate before. And these are like name brands too. So I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, my mom gets she's gotten me some non-name brands.
Mm-hmm.
Anton Berg is one of the fancy booze candies. And yeah, like you said, they have all the, they're all actual brands of alcohol. So they had an Advent calendar.
Which I love. And I just turned it over on the back. And I love the fact that it gave instructions, which I'm glad because you're supposed to unwrap, turn it over, bite it, and drink. And I would have done it opposite because I've never done one before, so I'm very excited to try it.
I normally just shove the whole thing in my mouth, and then I'm like,
okay, that's a choice too. So we're gonna try these candies out, and then we are gonna read a lovely Christmas poem in a few minutes. But I'm excited. So we pre-picked some numbers. So I'm gonna start. I picked number 10 because my birthday is on the 10th of December. So okay, okay?
Ooh.
Oh, these look like real little bottles. They're very cute.
They're nice.
Okay.
What did you get?
Mount Gay?
Yeah. Mount Gay
what
rum.
Is it?
It's rum.
Oh, it's rum.
Barbados rum. It says so.
Okay, first of all, I'm not wearing my readers, okay? I'm old now.
Yeah, right.
And I need my readers to see the...
This is why we buy stuff from the Vermont Country Store, because we're old now.
Because we're old. Okay, so we're going to try this out. Have you had this alcohol before?
Yeah, it's a brand of rum.
Okay, first of all, I've never even heard of this type of rum. That's why I was asking you. Okay, it's a little hard to open.
Are you doing it the way that they say, or are you gonna shove it all in your mouth?
Shove the whole thing in my mouth. I don't know how much liquor is in here. Is it a lot? It's not enough to get you drunk, right? But you shouldn't drive.
Probably not. I don't think they asked for anybody's driver's license when they delivered this. Alcohol is 0.0, 3.9% max.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah.
It's just going to taste. Oh, I thought this was going to be boozing it up. But okay, it's cute though. Okay, we're trying it out. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like liquor.
Chocolate's good.
I don't like it. Ew. No, thank you.
So that's a no on the rum.
I hate it.
What? It's good.
No.
I think for a person who does a booze-themed podcast, you don't actually like that much alcohol.
Can I tell you a fun fact?
Mm-hmm.
The only time I drink ever is on this podcast. And my bar is beyond fully stocked.
I know. I left a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you a secret? This is not the only time I drink. I like making cocktails. Whenever
I go to the doctor, like, how often do you have a drink? And I'm like, it's getting up there. I have 2 drinks a month. And they're like, okay, it doesn't almost count. Yeah.
You don't even register I'll tell them, the CDC watch list.
No, because they're literally and then I drink 2 cocktails, but usually only 4 sips of each just for tasties. And I'm like, okay, I need to up my alcohol game.
Well, it's not the healthiest habit. So do what you like.
No, but I've been trying to think. I've been thinking about in my mid-40s taking on a new vice. Maybe I start vaping, or I've never smoked a cigarette before. Maybe I start doing that because it would look cool.
And that is Beth, a child of the 80s. Shall we do another?
Yes.
All right, I picked number 6. St. Nick's Day.
Ooh, it's a white bottle.
Ooh. Camus Cognac. It's cognac.
What's cognac?
Like brandy. Fancy brandy from the Cognac region of France. Yeah, we need to get you. I need to look in the box a little and find you a good colorful, like
well,
sugary one.
I don't think they have pina colada. Okay, I'm just
They
saying.
have a cherry one. They have Luxardo.
Okay, well, hopefully we get that. That might be better. Okay. Also, too, I don't love chocolate that much, so this is a double whammy.
Bust. I'm sorry,
but it's good. No, I want to do it though. It's fun. I just wish I liked the taste. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ugh.
I like that one too.
That one's a smidge better. Oh, I didn't even.
The chocolate is actually really good. Usually the chocolate's kind of shit.
It's very dark chocolate. The chocolate is pretty good.
Says the person who does not like chocolate.
But it's not bad chocolate.
No.
If I'm going to have chocolate, at least it's like not bad.
That one's fun. I like that one.
Okay. It's a lot of strong flavors. It's a lot of strong flavors. I have to say I'm almost liking our TJ Maxx champagne. Remember we did the champagne flight last Christmas from TJ Maxx?
No, that was so bad. This is way better.
This is better chocolate, but flavor profile, it's interesting.
It is better than that weird cotton candy we did. I really disliked that. The Taylor Swift.
That was really disappointing, honestly.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we're going to go with good old number 24 because Christmas.
We're jumping ahead.
Oh, and it's not a repeat.
Woo! Oh, yay! It's the cherry one.
A Christmas miracle.
It's maraschino. I don't like maraschino, so this will hopefully be good
there
for you.
There we go. I do not hold out much hope because, again, there's this other...
Be positive. It's a Christmas miracle, damn it.
It's going to be great. There's a YouTube channel I used to watch where it was like all these Irish comics that would drink alcohol, like American alcohols and different things. It was so funny. I loved it. I need to I'm having a YouTube resurgence in my life right now because I'm trying not to watch as much TikTok. Okay, cheers. Sorry, I got distracted.
I was excited.
Oh, gosh. It tastes like cough medicine. Ugh.
I actually thought that one was okay.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. It was delicious.
Well,
it just tastes like cough medicine that I had as a kid. Cherry cough medicine.
It has other ones,
but delicious.
It has Cointreau and Kahlua and SoCo, Southern Comfort for the uninitiated, Jambouille, and Liqueur 43.
I'm glad we didn't get the Kahlua because I didn't know that it's coffee. That would have been the worst time of my life. It's rum and coffee.
Did you not know what Kahlua is?
Sam, of course I don't know what Kahlua is.
Oh my God, you're right. What a silly question.
I literally don't know I don't know anything about liquor. I don't know anything about cocktails. Like everything I've learned from you. And half the time I forget and then I'll taste something. I'm like, I hate this. Why do I hate this? You're like, Beth, you've had this before. I'm like, fair.
The one that blew my mind was the time you talked about how much you liked the painkiller, the Scotch cocktail.
The Scotch, yeah.
You were like, this is
Scotch
good.
was pretty good.
I was like, what is happening here? Well, I could not be more thankful to do this podcast with you. And the fact that you work so hard on it. And you also have made it really possible to keep going despite a very large move. So I am eternally thankful for you.
So I love this. I love this podcast so much. I know that we are not always as prompt and consistent in timing as we would like to be, but life be lifin'.
My students know this about my grading abilities as well. So.
But it's so fun, and it's introduced me to a whole new world of things that I just don't experience because I don't venture out. I don't think, let me make something new and interesting. And I feel like you do that all the time with our cocktails. And you're like, oh, what flavor profiles and how could we, what else could we do to make this more delicious and entertaining and beautiful? And so I just really appreciate that about you.
Well, I always appreciate to seeing the literature that you bring because a lot of it is meaningful or it's something that was sort of pivotal in your upbringing. And so it's so fun getting to see a little slice of child Beth. Just seeing
she was a trip.
I mean, so is Trev and Sam. So we're adult Beth and Sam. We're both trips. We're having a great ass time out here.
Yeah.
So.
Anybody would be lucky to hang out with us because obviously it's so fun. Yeah. But
I do have a poem, which is actually also
excited
about the beauty of friendship, but is also my favorite kind of freaking poem, which is where the title is its own statement. Looking at you, William Carlos Williams. Love you so much. Okay. So this is to Mrs. K on her sending me an English Christmas plum cake at Paris by Helen Maria Williams. What crowding thoughts around me wake, what marvels in a Christmas cake? Ah, say, what strange enchantment dwells enclosed within its odorous cells? Is there no small magician bound encrusted in its snowy round? For magic surely lurks in this, a cake that tells of vanished bliss, a cake that conjures up to view the early scenes when life was new, when memory knew no sorrows past, and hope believed in joys that last. Mysterious cake, whose folds contain life's calendar of bliss and pain, that speaks of friends forever fled and sheds the tears I love to shed. Oft shall I breathe her cherished name, from whose fair hand the offering came, for she recalls the artless smile of nymphs that deck my native isle, of beauty that we love to trace, allied with tender modest grace, of those who, while abroad they roam, retain each charm that gladdens home, and whose dear friendships can impart a Christmas banquet for the heart.
Oh, that's nice.
It feels like nostalgia and missing home a little bit. I mean, I'll be honest. It made me think of I ordered a bunch of Sheffield cider, which is a non-alcoholic cider from the
Oh,
Tri-Cities, and I ordered a bunch of Snow Globe, which is like a glittery cider
oh.
from Spokane. And because it
Mhm.
just felt weird to not have it, and maybe I ordered a crap ton of Cougar Gold like I do every year, because it just
Mhm.
felt weird to not have those things when they've been
Mhm.
such a part of Christmas for so long. I don't know. Food and friendship.
Yeah, that's they go hand in hand literally.
Mhm.
One of my favorite so I when I was turning 30, I moved to South Korea for a year, and I met this girl there named Chelsea, and she was just spectacular, and I couldn't come home for Christmas because I was in
Mhm.
Korea. There's not enough time, blah, blah, money. Plus, I didn't want to. I wanted to be there for the whole thing. And I remember going to her house, and she made this beautiful Christmas dinner, and we just sat and ate it. And I brought like a little Christmas cake because at the time, like Christmas was more for like your partner or friends. And so they always have out the little cafes, these little Christmas cakes that were so cute. And I brought one over, and we just sat and had this delicious meal and laughed and talked. And she made it all in like a what was the oven before the air fryer? Oh my gosh, the little
Like a
oven that went on
toaster
the
oven?
a toaster oven. Yeah, she made
Oh,
everything in
yeah.
a toaster oven. And it was just so lovely and magical. And it's just like those moments, like we have not seen each other for a decade now plus, but it's like we still, follow each other and like, we'll message each other every once in a while. And it's just like it just reminds me of that, where you just have a friend that it doesn't matter, like time, space does not matter. It just like you just care about the person. And I love the way
Yeah.
she's talking about her friend. And I wish that we had more opportunities to express the deep love and adoration we have for people in this kind of way.
Yeah. I
Like,
think she's a connection to home for her. And then
mhm.
also, yeah, she's just incredibly thankful. She gets to eat
Yeah.
this cake that she misses and think of her friend. And yeah. And
Mhm.
then she wrote an entire poem about it. So
Mhm.
I like
Like
it.
it's just there's so much beauty in the written word that I feel like has gone down the toilet in recent years, especially since like the pandemic. And I spent a lot of time when I was younger. I used to write. I spent a lot of time. I'll say I try to still write letters to my friends.
You
I
do.
still like to write like little messages and notes and post-its and whatever, even if it's something simple, because it's the tangible. And one of my most precious memories was like being at my grandparents' house in the summer. I was getting babysat, and my grandma was like showing me all the letters that her and my grandpa exchanged when he was in World War II, all the back and forth, because I think they had just newly met, and they were
Mm,
just kind of courting through the mail. And like I thought it was so beautiful that she had this like this beautiful bundle of letters wrapped in a bow or something. I don't know, very very Hallmark, whatever. But I'm like, oh, and like especially like modern dating and stuff, you don't have that. Even modern friendship, you don't have that. And like it's sad a little bit not to have that. I mean, you can, but I feel like it's not the typical. It's like
no.
let me scroll through my
Yeah, I was gonna say we
DMs and
have
like
Kevin and I have our Facebook messages from when we first was
yeah.
starting to date. and
Ah.
we would write each other like really long Facebook messages to each other.
Mhm.
Um, and I would always send him one at night. And then when I would take my first break, because I was working in a lab for the summer, I know what
Mhm.
time he would get up, and then he would always respond. And so that at
Oh.
lunch, I would get another email back or another like Facebook message because I was, of course. But it's not quite the same as like having all of your letters with like a
Yeah.
ribbon. But there was like one point, I think it was when we were together about 10 years. We went back and like took the time to scroll all the way back in it and read
Mhm.
them, and we're like, we were such goobers. But it
Yeah.
was it
But
was
it's so
kind of nice.
fun.
It's nice to have
Well,
that.
I'm a sentimental person, and I especially when it comes to cards and letters and things, and I have a box from college,
Yeah.
and it's literally I would print out the emails that my friends were sending me and things, and I have them bundled by, like, my close girlfriends and different gentlemen callers and whatever. And it's kind of amazing because I don't remember a lot of what was going on 20 plus years ago, but it's kind of fun every once in a while to look at those types of things. Or when especially I've been stumbling upon stuff as I've been moving and,
Yeah.
reorganizing. And it's kind of lovely because it's like I get to see a version of myself that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And
Like a time
I think it's like
capsule.
it's like so beautiful to be like, oh, this girl was so different. And, the things that we were talking about now, like, it's just it's fascinating. It's just fascinating. So I love it.
Yeah. I You gave me a packet. Well, you embroidered it
Mm-hmm.
first off. When I first took my current job, you gave me a
Mm-hmm.
packet that was embroidered. Um, with a Molotov cocktail, and it says, "Be the light you
Yes.
wish to see in the world."
Yes.
I love it. But you put in all these cards for different occasions. So there was one for the first day of
Mm-hmm.
school, and the one for when I needed a kick in the ass, and when I got a big, like when I have a win. And I haven't opened them all,
Mm-hmm.
but I have them. And I also have a couple cards that you had just sent me at random times that are also
Mm-hmm.
in that little packet. And every so often, I have a folder at my desk called Good Things, and
Mm-hmm.
they sit in there. And whenever I need to, like, if I had a really bad day last semester, where everything had gone wrong, and the students were unhappy, and I was unhappy, and I was swamped, and everybody was dying, and just nothing was happening, and
Mm-hmm.
rejection letters and stuff. And I just got in there and I read that folder, and it was just so like helpful to read that from you. So
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate your sentimentality. I wish I were better about writing cards. Normally I just tell people to their
Mm-hmm.
face,
Yeah. I love you.
I love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I, I don't know. I feel like I really want this next year to be more intentional with celebrating people, not
Mm,
just for the big wins, and to celebrate people in the everyday. And I feel like this poem kind of makes me think about that. It's the everyday, like just the small beautiful moments that just make life worth living.
yeah.
And I think being able to document it in a way that you can like go back and like enjoy it and see it easily and just reminisce on it and all those things. I just think it's very beautiful. And it's like, I just hope to one day, well, I should say this. I just hope that I can continue that tradition in a more meaningful way again this next year.
Yeah, there's something to be said about documenting things just for yourself. Not everything needs
Mhm.
to go on TikTok. You can just
Yes.
have
You
something
can
of
just
your
be
own.
Yes, I one of my goals in the last couple years was to have a life that is worthy of documenting. Like, have a life that, you'd want to put on the internet in a way that's like, look at these cool things I'm doing, but not feel the need to do so. Like, that's really my goal
I think
is
you're
like to
already
be able to,
there.
well, based on my posts, yeah. Cause I don't think of it's not the thing I think about. I do want to document a little bit more just like with photography because
Yeah.
like selfies are fine or stuff, but I think to like elevate it to photography, like intentional pictures of capturing moments
Mm,
is like not to sound like all hoity-toity, but I think it's different than just casually taking snapshots. Like I think there's something of like, let's take a nice picture together.
yeah.
That's more than just like tongues out, peace sign, like just being a little more intentional. Yeah. Like there's fun in that too, but just having those moments. And it's like, I look at some of my family pictures of like my, this is kind of that season where I like to like go back and look at home videos and family pictures and all of that kind of thing. And seeing some of those pictures and how intentional they were because A, film was expensive and B,
Yeah. You
not
weren't
readily
always
accessible.
going to have this chance to
Yeah.
sit at the Sears portrait studio.
Yes, or Olin Mills is where we used to go.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a time. I've ruined some family pictures. They're very cute, but like I ruined them a little bit, but it's very sweet because I was wearing press-on stick-on stone earrings because I was like, I'm classing this dress up. But it was quite the moment. So
well,
anyway,
I say this is the year we finally go get our JCPenney's shots.
Yes. I think it'd be so fun. I feel a lot of denim on denim or something. Just
yeah.
I feel like to mark this time of like making this podcast because nothing lasts forever, and it would be so nice to have just some like when we're 80 looking back like I had a podcast and there was 10 listeners and it was amazing.
It was Scott and it was Keith and Kate and Cookie and 3 people in Norway.
Yes. So oofda. I guess
well, thank you so much. I couldn't again be more thankful that you were, my podcast partner, but also one of my best friends in the world. So I couldn't be more thankful for you.
I'm just thankful that we're keeping it together. It's distance is a mother trucker. And I'm just thankful that, we're able to still meet and regularly talk and just good. Life together still.
It's slightly
you are
different.
My plum cake.
Oh, you're warm you're the Christmas banquet in my heart. If you're enjoying Boozy Book Reports and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Boozy Book Reports, or leave us a positive review and rating. All of those things help us grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you and happy reading.